Okay. Good morning, the boxing world. All right, now this Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney thing is kind of taking over the internet, man, and taking over YouTube, and everybody got something to say about this fight with the Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. And I know I told you guys that I had an interview scheduled with the referee to come online and explain his situation for some of the stuff that they want the world want to know. The world want to know. So at this point, because of the controversy, Harvey Doc contacted me and let me know that at this point he was unable to do any interviews in person, coming high up above, and so that's okay because he was able to give me answer a few questions, and he said it wouldn't be a problem with me sharing them with the world. And he couldn't wait. He said he can't wait to be lifted, so he'll be able to address this and address any questions, anything that we may have as boxing fans according to the fight. So, but I was able to get some information for you that I think you'll really like. Excuse me. One of the questions, man, I had asked, man, I said, why didn't you stop the fight? And he made it very clear to me, man, that at this level, man, he said at this level, man, when these fighters it's hard to tell, man, when a fighter has the ability to come back, man. He said these fighters been fighting their whole lives, man, since little kids, and we can't stop the fight, man, and not know if the fighter actually is going to come back, man, when the fighter is trying. And since Devin Haney was continuing to try to fight back, man, he didn't feel like it would have been a good idea to stop the fight, And I talked to some other fight fans who agrees with that. So Harvey Doc, he got the right thing going on. He said, I wanted to be decisive, man. When I make a stop of the fight, I want to make sure that the guy, I want to make sure that I gave the guy all the opportunity he can, and that made a lot of sense to me. And he clarified that real good for me, man. That was made me say, okay, yeah. Because at first, some part of me was thinking, man, wow, he should have stopped that fight. But he's right. He said it's a hurt business. He said this is a tough business, and there should be no maybes. So I got to give him big ups for that. That was a good one, and that makes sense when you think about it, man. When you really think about it, these guys getting top knowledge at the top of the game, and we can't baby them and treat them like oh, we don't want to hey, get another play another sport there. And he's right about that. So that's just what that is, man. Another thing that I was kind of confused about, like, wow, like, what about that those two knockdowns that you didn't count them as knockdowns, Now, to me, I thought it was clearly the knockdowns, so he said, Harvey said, listen, Pop. He said, Pop, he was trying to hold, and he was trying to hold on and grab him, and looked like he, went down trying to hold on him and grab him, and there wasn't no decisive, clear, solid punch I could say that's what dropped him. So, like, maybe I'm human though, Pop. He said, yo, listen, man, I might have missed it. If I missed it, hey, I'm human. I could have missed it. I don't know. But he said, at that point, it looked to me like he was trying to grab him and hold on, and he just went down. So he didn't think it came from a punch. So, he said, maybe I missed one. Hey, I'm a human being, which is good. We got it. Hey, we all human beings. We all can miss one. So, hey, that's what it is. It's funny. I told him what I had heard on another podcast about B-Hop. Said that B-Hop had said it wasn't black on black crime. It was black on black help. And he responded to me. It was funny. He said that's kind of funny that Bernard would say that, man, because first thing he said to me, man, was good job. I know, man. So people, they talk and they say what they say, man. But when you inside that ring, man, you got to make these split decisions, man. And right on that, you got to be professional. You got to be right on point. You got to know what's going on. You got to make quick decisions. I got to give him big ups, man. I think that under the circumstances, man, and the fight was a lot of hole in the fight. He earned his money that night. And so that's what it is, man. Another question I asked him. No. He told me. He told me that Garcia had asked him, "Why didn't you stop the fight in the seventh round?" And then he responded to Garcia by saying, "Why didn't you finish him? Why did you leave it up to me? Why didn't you finish him? If you hurt him and you had him go, he still was able to finish the round." Hey man, listen, I told you, he said no maybes, man. It's a hurt game, man. No maybes, man. If you want to get him out of there, get him out of there. You hit him and you buckle him. Ain't no, people come back from the fight, and that's what I always said about people that have been in the ring before, man. You're a little bit more like my partner Rodney Price, man. He been doing amateur refereeing for a while. And when I watch him in the fights, man, a lot of those referees, man, that never been in the ring, they kind of jump in real fast, man, to stop fights. And I seem to notice Rodney let him go a little bit. I'm like, yo, Rod, he explained, because he been in the ring before, and he know one little shot that might look like it hurt, but I'm going to come back from this right here. And so that makes him let him fight a little bit to see exactly who it is. And Still, the safety is first. Safety is to make sure it's face first for the amateur boxers. But we're on a professional level at the top of the game. Top fighters. I agree with Harvey Doc, man. We got to be no maybes. He said no maybes. So, hey, that's what it is, man. He asked Garcia, instead of you relying on me to stop it, why didn't you finish him? Why didn't you finish him? Wow, that was another way to look at it, one other thing. But before I get there, Harvey is eager, y'all. He's really eager to come on and speak about what he wants to talk about, any questions, and clarify what happened at the fight and how things is going. And he can't wait to be able to address the media in person. So, hopefully we get to see that soon. You know what I mean? Hopefully get to see that soon. But there was another thing that I had to mention to him about the point deduction. Now the point deduction, then that meant you was dropped. So now I'm gonna deduct the point. And I said, why did you take a point without warning him? And his response was, it was a blatant foul. Blatant fouls do not require a warning. He said, the fight get out of control. Or you ain't do nothing about him hitting me. And I'm gonna hit him in the nuts. So I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. Cause now we got it out of control. Now the fight gets lost and get crazy. Each fighter trying to get back because you didn't do nothing about a blatant foul. So he said that he blatantly hit him after the break or during the break, and he felt it was noted that he got to take a point to get to 8. And so, again, bro, I appreciate him being able to give me a call and let's just talk about it and at least give me a few questions to bring it to the media and let them know that the unanswered questions what it was. I think he did a good job refereeing. I think he's still the top referee in the world right now. And personally, man, Strictly Boxing is honored, man, to know him and have him as a friend. This is Derek Bobby Rollout at Strictly Boxing, man. I would like to know your comments on what I talked to, about what I'm talking about. And I would love, man, for you to hit that little like button down there. I get my like views up. And if you haven't subscribed, man, subscribe. Subscribe to my channel. And that'll be what it is. Listen, man, this is Derek Pop Rolling at Strictly Boxing. Y'all have a lovely day, man. Peace.